this is Jaja, cooking in a shoebox. I hope you've had a great week. Today, I'm going to be using one of my most favorite tools in the kitchen, and that's my Instapot. And I'm going to be making sauerkraut and kielbasa. And I'm using beef kielbasa today. So I'm going to turn my Instapot on, and I'm going to do the saute button. I'm going to wait for this to heat up, and then I'm going to add my oil and my kielbasa. My kielbasa is about, it's 20 ounces. And then my oil, I'm using about 2 tablespoons of oil. So my Instapot is nice and hot now. I'm gonna add my oil. Stir that around a little bit. Now I'm gonna add my kielbasa. And you'll hear a nice sizzle. And we're just gonna brown this up a little bit. We're not gonna cook it thoroughly. We're just gonna brown it up. Now this has a nice sear on it, on my kielbasa. So I'm gonna take this out and put it into a bowl for now. Now I'm gonna add my onions. And I'm gonna add my carrots. This will also help to deglaze my pan. All that goodness will be coming off the bottom of the pan. I'm going to let this sit and cook for about 2 minutes. The next step is I'm going to add my spices. And in here I have 3 teaspoons of oregano. I have 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of pepper, and half a teaspoon of turmeric. Pour all that in there. Mix that around. Now I'm going to add my apple juice. And I've got half a cup of apple juice. You can also use a white wine if you like. Let that sit there for a minute. Now I'm going to add my garlic, and I'm adding 2 tablespoons of garlic. I can now add my kielbasa back into my pot. I'm going to add my sauerkraut. And I also have roasted red peppers, which I'm going to add. I'm going to give that a little bit of a mix here. I'm going to add my 2 cups of chicken broth. I'm going to give it a good stir. Get all the spices mixed in. So now I'm going to take this off of saute. So I'm going to just cancel the saute. I'm going to hit manual, and I'm going to set this for 8 minutes. And I'm going to put my lid on. And you want to make sure this is sealed. Got it set for 8 minutes, and you heard the sound that it's getting ready to start. And you want to keep the vent closed. And when the timer goes off, the 8 minutes has, and when it's done, we're not going to vent it. We're going to let it just sit and just let it vent on its own. for another 10 minutes. After the 8 minutes, I didn't do a release. I let it do a natural release for 10 minutes. So I'm going to see if there's any pressure left in here, and there's not. So now I'm going to open this up. I'm going to turn it off. I'm going to open it up. And I stir all this together. As you can see, it's has a little bit of a yellowish color to it. It's because of the turmeric. I like it just like this, with a lot of veggies.